The phrase stir the pot refers to intentionally causing trouble or controversy in a situation. It is often used to
Probably
describe someone who provokes tension or engages in discussions that create discomfort. For example, if someone says, "Don't try to stir the pot," they are warning you not to escalate a situation unnecessarily. The expression originates from the idea of stirring a pot to mix ingredients, symbolizing the act of stirring up a contentious topic or situation. Well, here at Stir the Pot, that is exactly what This Is Jay, Big Fan Breezy, and Philosophical P specialize in every week. So buckle up for the next 2 hours as the Triangle Offense cooks up that essential flavor. Stir the pot. Come get a whiff.
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah. Smell that? Do y'all smell? Can y'all get a whiff? Do y'all smell what the third of pot is cooking? You know what I'm saying? Big Fan Breezy. This is JTV and P live back in full effect. I mean, here,
Yo,
whip it up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the chat here. Content creator. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to This Is JTV. Subscribe to the Kitchen Sink podcast. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Big Fan Breezy podcast. Subscribe to Stir the Pot podcast. Facts. You know what I'm saying? But we here, man. What's going on, man? Talk to us. What's the word, Jay?
nah, some bullshit, man. Call the governor.
It was
mayor.
just getting here.
The president.
How
of
did
the
you get
Sanitation Association. I went to, bro, I just was stuck in a ditch, bro. I was stuck in a ditch out there. That's why we late. And low key, it was my fault because I was supposed to go in the spot from another angle, but I went into the spot from a wrong angle. But we shouldn't have to be out here like managing snow spots. Where is the
Tetris with
right?
your car?
Where is the Sanitation Association president? I need to talk to him because this is some bullshit. And then, like, while I'm trying to get it out, pause. While I'm trying to get out the spot, fucking these two black superheroes jumped out of van with 80 shovels.
They had the vest on. They had the vest on. The one you was talking about last week. They had that vest on.
Bro, they was dressed like superheroes, bro. It was the Man of Steel, Superman, the black one with the bald head, and it was Black Panther with the Green Lantern with the black Green Lantern, and it was
they was really dressed like superheroes. I thought you meant that like
superheroes. They had, bro, how they pulled out 80 shovels?
That's
it was only 3 of them.
Wow. Nigga said 80 shovels.
Yo.
Sound like a Fat Joe story. Be like, yo, man, 3 niggas pull out 80 hammers, man. I ain't know what to do. I was shook. Like, yo, 3 niggas pull out 80 shovels, man.
Yo, bro. I was there just trying to feel like, yo, this is what black people need to do. We need to help each other. Know what I mean? And then, know what I mean? We about to help push the car out the ditch. And they're like, nah, we good. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm trying to help. Bro, that's too diesel. Yeah, too diesel. Shout out to the black superheroes, know what I mean?
Or shout out to them, man, for real. Definitely right there when it's needed, man. Yo, I ever told y'all a story about one time I was like outside in a wild snowstorm. I was leaving this shorty crib, going back to my crib, and I was on like it was like St. Mark's and something. I can't remember, like right over there in Crown Heights, not too far from the hood. And I'm walking from her crib because I couldn't get no cab, the buses wasn't running, nothing. So I'm walking to the crib from her crib, and I'm pulling up right there, like around Herkimer, like almost Fulton, right by Restoration and shit.
Yeah.
And I see a lady like in the snow, like on the ground.
Oh.
So like I, helped her up, and she was older. I helped her up and asked her where she lived, and I walked her to the crib, and then I walked back to Clifton. So good thing I was like out there because it was in the middle of the night, and like, I went over there to kind of chill with shorty, but the vibe wasn't vibing. She was kind of annoying, and I was like, yo, I'm just going to the crib. Like, I don't even feel like really being here right now with you because you kind of being annoying and it's snowing like wild snow.
Right.
So, but it's a good thing
that you left.
Right. Because who knows?
Right. Yo, shout out to doing good deeds for people, man. Like,
Word.
it's still nice to do a good deed every once in a while, and more often than not.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Don't be a
You
dickhead
know
out here in these streets.
See, you're about to be a pain in the ass.
And not for nothing, I am a person, even though I try to do good shit for people, I do be expecting other people to do the worst.
Word.
Like, I don't be expecting good shit from other people. But when that shit happens, that shit is definitely nice. Cause not for nothing, them niggas ain't asked for nothing for helping me get out this spot. And not for nothing, right now I ain't even have shit to give them on me, you know what I mean? But they ain't asked for nothing. They just like, yo, nah, since you needed some help, I just jumped out, know what I mean?
Yo, karma, bro. Like, I'm a firm believer in karma, man. So if I could help somebody out, I ain't looking for nothing because I know I'm gonna be blessed in another way. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Yeah.
like, if you looking for something, you ain't gonna get that good karma back because you know you got fucked up intentions. But if you just doing shit just to do it, then 9 times out of 10, the world is gonna figure out a way to pay you back, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy though, because I definitely was stuck just now. And then Brand came down with the plastic shovel, and I was trying to get it working with that, but that wasn't working. They hopped out with 80 metal shovels like grave diggers. You know what I mean? Hey.
Yo, this is Yoda, y'all, and I'm about to do something to him because he keep fucking with my hair. Stop, dude.
Yeah, it's a difference between the metal shovels and the plastic shovels. It is. Those plastic shovels, you try to give it a good guster, that shit will bend. But the
Right.
steel, it cut the snow or cut the hard snow. Or
The
the
steel
ice.
joint was getting straight to the concrete, bro.
Straight,
Let's get
see what I'm saying?
straight to the concrete.
Like butter. Straight, shit, like hot
Nice.
knife on butter.
Word.
Word.
But yeah, I gotta invest in one of those. After that, I saw because see with the soft snow, that the plastic one is fine. It, know what I mean, it got a lot of area to it. It's picking up a lot of the snow. Good for that. But for that ice that's out there, nah, you need one of them fucking that shit.
Superhero shovels. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, it's certain things
You
you need in the vehicle, man. That's like non-negotiable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need a good jack. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because just in case, you know, you need a shovel, like the good snow brush and the ice scraper for your windshields. Those is necessities. You definitely need, I think, in this you need one of the like fuck jumper cables. You need one of them battery packs, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
and the last thing I think is a necessity is a little air compressor for your tires because you know when they get cold and it's snow on the ground, that shit fuck with your tire pressure.
That one low key. That the air thing came with the battery thing. It's the same thing.
One word. But nah, you definitely need those things. Those is kind of non-negotiables, I think.
I just learned I need that shovel. What about if you just gotta bury somebody real quick? Know what I mean?
Man.
You got the shovel. Know what I mean? You got
I will hope not. You see what happened on that. But on that note, you see what happened with that artist, David, but he spelled his name with a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a girl in the.
You just made it dark, bro.
Allegedly, he had a girl in the trunk, and they trying to crack the case. They saying that he, you know what I mean, his music kind of implicating him, you know, and they finding all different sort of clues. I mean, yeah, I say kind of because I'm trying to stay with the allegedly theme of it.
Nah, man, he straight dry snitched on himself on wax. Right.
Like it's so quick. Like he should have been arrested the first day they found a fucking body frozen in his car. Like he should have been arrested from then. And then come to find out he was running around with a lookalike of the same girl.
That was the wild shit.
And
same name.
Yeah, then he made a song about it. No, he's wilding.
Yeah, he's a wild boy, man. He
Yeah,
deserves whatever
mean,
comes to him, man.
And I don't, and on that, also they were saying they was contrasting him to Consonet. You know, I said all those good things about Consonet. I said, oh, you know, he, you know, basically said that he wanted to take on this reading thing and he was doing it in front of the world. But again, the emphasis on in front of the world, because that's where he come from, streaming. That's how he got his name, his handle. And I'm saying that to say they was contrasting Consonet to this artist, David or whatever. And it was because of a bloodstained shirt. So the artist had a bloodstained shirt and then Consonet had a bloodstained shirt. Now, mind you, I don't see the fashion, the artistic expression of having a bloodstained shirt. You got to have some spoken word. You got to be doing some spoken word or some poetry and getting some shit off your soul to be wearing a bloodstained shirt. But just to be wearing it for fashion as a black man, I felt offended. And I thought it was bad taste. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Just lost. Good, but that's the thing. Stand up for a second. Let me see how you dress.
No, nigga, what do you think this is? Nigga,
let me see how you dress.
Yo, you heard
I gotta see if I even respect your fashion taste, because you said you don't even see why fashion people do fashion shit. I gotta look at your fashion to see
man.
Why he a fashion? Bro, he did. He came up with one line. He had, bro. Yoda is older than his Yoda. His hat is older than his clothing line. You talking about I gotta respect him as a fashion designer. Well, I gotta respect him as a fashion designer. He just
because he a fashion designer that been hanging with fashion designers. They talk about fashionable things. I was just talking to Key about this earlier. Even I'm not even saying I'm the most fashionable dude, but when you watch, like, them fashion people, they do shit to get attention. Like, if you doing some regular shit, nobody's gonna talk about it. But the fact that you even bringing up the fact that he had on a bloodstained shirt means that people are talking about it because he's pushing fashion forward in somehow. That's what they think. And I'm not saying I fuck with it or I like it, but I'm not the most fashionable nigga. You got to think from a fashion perspective. Like, if they putting on shit to make people look, they're gonna put on something shocking. So for you to say, I don't understand what's the reason why he would even do that, and then bring in as a black man.
Yeah. High fashion is different. High fashion is totally different, man. They play by a different rules.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't understand it.
That's what I'm saying. High fashion plays by a total different rules, like they don't play by like you know, like they do what they do, man. And without high fashion, no fashion kind of really would exist, because to Jay's point, they push the boundaries to see what could possibly work and what couldn't. They don't give a fuck what they throw out there on the runway half the time, as long as that model is presenting it in the way they want them to, and they got a mean walk, so to speak. That's what really matters at them shows, man, to get people talking and all of that. And without that, you know what I'm saying? Like all of
they just unforgettable shit.
They had unforgettable moments on the runway with their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, perfect example, Ralph Lauren. Like, I'm a big Ralph Lauren guy, man. I got on a low shirt now. I got on some low pants. I'm a fashionable dude, but I'm not a high fashion dude. Without some of those wild fashion shows, I wouldn't be able to put together the fit I got on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, but it's a trickle down, bro.
Fact. Like that. It be taking for them to have some wild riding boots or some shit pause for it to be the sweater that come with that shit gonna be tough. Like I might not get the boots, but that sweater hard. Like,
listen, maybe it's the blood thing. When Lil Nas X had blood in his sneakers, I thought it was whack. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? No.
So what about they told you it was the blood of the black man?
I don't give a fuck.
Man represents
I don't
power,
give a.
and it
I
represents
don't give
power.
a fuck.
And
so
nigga, you talking about
fuck.
the blackness, the Pan-African flag, that's red, black, and green. What you think the red stand for? The red stand for blood.
That's two different things. I think you're stretching it.
Nope.
And honestly, I don't
it
know
could
why.
be blood on the flag.
And I'll answer your question.
What's the difference?
The difference is that Consonant walked in there like that's quote unquote high fashion. It was a striped shirt, white and blue, whack. And if all it did was show American colors, but since y'all want to go down this rabbit hole, let's do it. It's since you brought up the flag, it's the United States colors, red, white, and blue. The red signifying the blood. Now, the black man's blood. If he's trying to say that the black man's blood is all over the United States flag, then okay. But you know what I mean? I'm not expecting that from Consonant. And if that's what he's trying to do, he did not articulate that. And I guess it makes good for quote unquote conversation. But guess what? At the end of this conversation, I still don't want to buy his clothes. I seen it.
I was just about to say, you're not the target audience for him, bro.
Oh, true. It sold out like in 7 minutes. I seen that.
Like how much?
I said all I can say his clothing line sold out for like 7 minutes online. It was like leather jackets.
Do you consume his content on a regular?
No.
Yeah, so you wouldn't
That's
be the
exactly
audience.
why you're not the target audience. Like the target audience is his followers, his ride or dies. You know what I'm saying? Like, so hopefully we get to the point where we got a following, even half of what his following is, so we can have stir the pot leather jackets. You know what I'm saying? But who's to say now, Breeze, if it gets to that point, like now, are we gonna quote unquote limit how we push it by not wanting to do something controversial to get people talking in the fashion world? You see what I'm saying? You got to look at it from all aspects, bro. If this is a proven method in the fashion world, why try to divert from it and do something different if you launch in a clothing line?
I already got the idea. I'm gonna do stir the pot aprons, and the aprons gonna have blood on them. Like
Breeze not gonna sign off on that.
But aprons having blood on it is artistic, and it's just like you could be a butcher or some shit like that. That's not the same. It's true.
Wait, how? So you can't be Benny the Butcher? You can't be Benny the Butcher, a rapper, and rock something like that? So you got so the metaphor is all lit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, you can't. Come on, man.
Yo, no, that shit is. But it's the truth. It clicks. It makes sense. Jot it down. This is something that we can revisit, possibly make revenue. Now I'm saying all that to say, I still don't see the artistic side outside of what I articulated and what Consonant did. And again, I just feel like I like the what shocked me, the blood.
Was it shocking when you seen it? Yeah, because that's the artistic side. Because you wouldn't even have brought it up if it wasn't like if it was a regular shirt, we wouldn't be talking about it,
right?
Pete, again, going into the rabbit hole even further, stirring the pot even further. It's a lot of that in today's music, the celebration of gore and horror and blood and just the culture, the violence of the culture. And again, this came up from an artist of David, and they were talking about how he does that in his music.
Yeah, but
you said he dry snitched on himself.
Yeah, but he didn't make the shirt, did he? Like it's his shirt. The art to the song y'all talking about, the artwork to the song that he was dry snitching on himself. He had it on a bloodstained shirt and all of that, and it's like, yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
All right. So people is just comparing it to it. Like, is the shirt that Consonant wearing, like, was it a David supporting shirt, or
right?
was it
like
a bloodstained shirt?
No, it was that. I did that. That was me connecting the dots that way.
Because I'm
to
just
be
saying,
honest, I seen a YouTube video. I didn't really connect the dots.
I'm just saying, blood stains on the shirt is something that will make people look, make people remember the shirt. And I think that's what fashion people be trying to do. Right or wrong, sometimes they be trying to push the envelope. And if it wasn't a bloodstained shirt, we wouldn't be talking about it at all. So whoever shirt that is probably is going viral right now, and mad people going to buy that shirt. just because it's the topic of conversation.
Right, exactly. And that's all it is like all press is good press when it comes to the fashion world, unless they talking some, malicious shit. So they doing exactly what they set out to do. And that's what I'm saying, Breeze. Like it's kind of proven. Like if you think about it, you look at any of those big fashion shows, it's always somebody wearing some off the wall wild shit that you would never see nobody walking down a block with. So that's the whole reason they do that shit, is to get people talking. So like if you think about it, they are victorious because we've been talking about this for a couple minutes now. So they winning.
Right.
I'm not mad at them for winning. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's how the game go. But shit, I ain't finna talk about them all night. You know what I mean? Or I said what I needed to say. You know what I mean?
No, and I respect your opinion for thinking that it's whack. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you were saying I don't understand why they doing what they doing. And it's real simple to understand. They trying to go viral in person.
Right.
Like, it's the same thing why niggas do any dumb shit on the internet. They trying to go viral.
Like, I bet you some dumbass person probably came up with an idea. Remember, like during COVID, when everybody was working from home and shit for the most part, sitting in front of computers and stuff, and it was always the running joke. Everybody is dressed professionally from the waist up, but down below, motherfuckers could be sitting in underwear. I bet you some dumbass fashion person probably did some shit where they had somebody dressed like Jay from the top, wearing some fucking briefs at the bottom and some fucking work boots or something, and like, this is fashion. Like, this is the shit they do.
Yeah, they do weird shit
to get people talking.
But shout out to the fashionistas, know what I mean?
Word, because without that shit, nothing good will come out of anything.
Yeah. You gotta push the envelope. So shout out to the people that do fashion. Shout out to Kai for trying to do something different.
Word, shout out to him for switching the game up. Like he said, he don't want to do streaming and all of that no more. He want to do something else. So shout out to him because it's succeeding. 7 minutes, that's crazy. Sold out.
Yeah, and what he sold, a bunch of leathers. I think there was a bunch of leather jackets, right? That's what I saw.
But yeah, that's all I saw. I didn't really see no pants, no shirts, no t-shirts. I didn't even see the shirt he had on. I just seen the leathers. That was it.
How much was they hitting for?
I don't know.
Like modest, under like the range $130 to like 300
for leather.
So it probably wasn't real leather.
Yeah, that wasn't leather. Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep it real.
But that ain't leather for $1 something to $3. Like, that ain't no leather, man.
If it's not leather, then what is it? What is it? I gotta go find out.
I just tried to go.
Else, man. It ain't leather. It's something else.
Look, this kid knows how to market, man. Because I just tried to go to his website right now to see the designs, and all it got on it is this. And you got to subscribe and join the waiting list. Yeah. You can't even get into the website. You just got to join the waiting list, and maybe they'll let you in at some point.
That's the way to do it.
Like, damn. Shout out to him, no?
Or like that shit gonna pop because his name buzzing. So you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna be all right with that. Like,
yeah, I don't know if these leathers is real leather, but they kind of decent.
Nah, they can't be for $1 something.
They kind of decent. Got some nice little details on. Y'all can't see the details, but check it out, man.
Yeah.
How much it say for? What's the prices?
It's one for $1, one for $1.60, one for $2.20, one for $2.10. And I don't know how much this suede looking one at the bottom is, but that one is kind of tough. But they nice jackets. Hey, shout to Kai. But it looked like some like medieval designs or something. Like, yeah, one is supposed to be croc leather. That definitely ain't no real crocodile.
Real crocodile price, man.
Right.
Add a zero and some change.
But look, the thing is, if he was I ain't mad at him, because then if he had real crocodile and all this, and he was charging $2,800 per jacket and $3,800, niggas be like, why this nigga trying to charge so much to his little kid fans?
Yeah. No, that's facts. And a lot of his shit wouldn't have popped off, so he did it marketable. Like whoever is on his team, I'm pretty sure he got a good team around him, and they put together a good strategy on a price.
Yeah, I about to say that's a decent price point for his age group. You know what I mean? Like that's less than a pair of mics.
Right.
And they're gonna be styling the jacket. I got on my Casa and that shit. Instead of charging 10,000 for the jacket and only super rich people get them, and niggas gonna be robbing and taking shit.
Right. Then he gonna deal with that controversy where motherfuckers is robbing people over his jacket.
Yeah, so shout to him.
You talking like some JanSport shit, like Averex?
Yeah.
Like Pele?
Yeah. You already know, man. Pele, but nah, niggas wasn't going crazy over the Pelés like that. Niggas was going crazy over the Averexes, the 8 balls.
Nah, Pele had his era.
Nah, that shit was hard, but I don't really remember too many people getting it over those.
Not the Pele.
That Dipset era, people wanted them Pelés. With them the Pelés with the BBs and the Robin jeans. That was the era for niggas. That was the era for niggas.
See, that's another thing. I couldn't get with that. There was trends where they used to have rhinestones on pants.
Yeah, the BB belts. I don't like that shit neither.
Yeah,
I wasn't with rhinestones on the pants.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I did have one pair of antique denims with the jewels on the back on the antiques. You know what I mean? I think I did have one pair
with the jewels on the back.
Yeah, they had like some crystals on the back pocket. Yeah, I couldn't do that one time.
I couldn't do it, man. Like I couldn't do it.
I can't do the crystals. I can't do
I think it was like some brown crystals on the joint. You know what I mean?
But that's the thing, like, you know, when niggas is younger, man, niggas rock different stuff, but as you get older, you kind of build your own fashion, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Your own style. Like,
yeah, the jewel. I realized the jeans don't need the bling bling. Like I used to have bling bling all over the place. You know what I mean? But the jeans don't need the bling.
Right.
But I will not lie. During that era, in the club, anything that sparkled was just looking good. So you got the jeans, you might got something on the shirt, got the bling blingy thingy things, rings and things you sing about, bring them out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it was an era, but now, you know, a little bit more understated, classy, demure. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like fashion be fashion, man. It's always gonna be.
All right, the wildest pants I say I wore was
nigga, we know the wildest pants you wore.
Nah, you don't know. See, stop trying to answer for me, man. I hate when you do that.
See, look, he tight because we see him in gold pants, nigga. I ain't never seen nobody in gold pants.
No, I wasn't gonna say that.
I love gold. You don't gotta say that.
Don't answer for me, man. Damn, man. I hate when he do that shit, man. Stop answering for me. I wasn't gonna say that.
No, don't ask it as a question.
Gonna say that.
Don't ask it as a question then. You said
I was about to say I wasn't asking.
No, but don't ask it as a question.
Yo, Breeze, what you could say is, in your opinion, what you think the wildest pants? Because both of us think those might be the wildest pants ever, man.
Yeah. Bro, I don't need you. Listen, I'm answering for me. I don't need y'all to answer for me.
All you had to do is say, I had these pants.
Those is definitely the
wildest pants. Because those ain't.
I'll be laying
out like a fucking Oscar.
I'll be leading it up with the drum roll shit like this
nigga look like an Oscar in the goddamn pants. The wildest pants. Nigga look like a fucking Academy Award.
Academy Award, man. Oh,
if he had wilder pants than that, that's crazy to me. But go ahead.
Like I said, man, you did all of that. So now I can talk about in my story. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the red cross color pants, I think that was some wild shit. Cause I ain't never had red pants after that. And I was a kid. When P said, when you was younger, that was when I was young, I think I had some used pants, but those shits was tough. I had some damaged pants, but those shits was tough. I had some Mara Francis Jabot pants, but those was all tough. The Mara, I think those might have been the toughest pants I had. Not the wildest pants, but the toughest pants. The toughest pants was the Mara Francis Jabot shit. They had like some black, gray, and purple. Those shits was hard, bro. I don't know if y'all remember Bugle Boy jeans, but I did have Bugle Boy jeans before too.
Yo, them stupid ass commercials. Of course, I remember them
Bugle Boy
shits,
jeans
man.
you're wearing?
Or those Bugle, right, man? Them stupid ass commercials.
Yeah,
Them shits was dumb.
but
Nah, the wildest pants I ever had, man. And anybody from the era, y'all remember them Parasucos, man? Them shits was stupid, man. In retrospect,
Oh, I had Parasucos.
in
You
retrospect,
talking about the ones with the stripes on the
stupid.
side?
Who the fuck need different color stripes down their pants, man? Like down their jeans. Them shits was dumb. But I had like 7 pairs of them shits, man.
they used to match the outfit.
Yeah, I know, but them shits, in retrospect, them
I had
shits
like one
was
pair.
as hell, man.
Yeah.
Hold on,
was
I had like
stupid,
2. I think I had the denim with the royal blue streak coming down the side, and I don't know. I mean, I had one pair. I can't remember more than one pair.
Yo, I had them shits. I had the denim with the red. I had the denim with the yellow. I had the black with the neon green. Yo, I had 2 more black pairs. It was like one with a silver kind of reflected shit. And I can't remember the other ones, but I had like a couple of pairs of them shits. And those was dumb in retrospect. Cause like they match with the outfits, but they dumb. Like if you really think about it now, like then you couldn't tell a nigga nothing. Like, nah, I gotta get them Sucos, man, because them shits go with the iceberg shirt, get the Suco pants. You know what I'm saying? Some dope
about
kicks.
them Robins and the BBs. I mean,
Yeah, all that shit is, but all that shit is dumb, though,
blinging.
man. Like all that shit is dumb for real, man.
And low key, I feel like if it wasn't for that era, niggas wouldn't be doing chrome hearts right now. Like all that chrome heart shit, though, all that heavy silver jewelry and the chain.
Yeah, I don't fuck with that
wallet
shit
chains
either,
and
man.
all that shit.
I fuck with some good low jeans, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's I got, I don't know, probably about 15, 17 pairs of jeans, some shit like that. And I'd say probably like 90% of them shits is just some low jeans, man. Different colors, shit like that. Like, I don't know. I can't fuck with all the new shit, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Where did all my jeans?
It's fair to say all fashion trends don't last a long time. It's fair to say that. Some Ralph
That's
Lauren,
more than jeans, man. Like,
True.
I'm comfortable.
True.
I like to be
But I think the shit that lasts a long time be the classics. Like it's some shit that you could throw on is classic no matter what. Like Low,
like the polo shirt. Hey,
and Low has stood the test of time. You could wear polo, it's going to look good last year, next year, 20 years from now, 20 years ago.
right.
You know what I mean? But everything ain't like that.
Nah. And that's why most of my fucking closet is low. Like for real, man. Like if I would have to do an assessment, like shirts and all of that shit, like, yo, I probably got, when it comes to t-shirts, I'll fuck with almost any kind of t-shirt, some cool shit, some dope shit, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Even maybe a hoodie or something like that. But like a button down or a polo shirt, something like that, like it's always gonna be Ralph, man. You know what I'm saying? Like for me personally.
Yeah, I dabble in a lot of shit. Like I don't really care about brands, even though it's certain brands that I like. But I just pick up whatever I like. Like right now, this is Banana Republic and Gucci. You know what I mean? I throw both of them together. You know what I mean? Like my jeans, I'm trying to think. I got mad nudie jeans, I think, and I still like Guess jeans.
I got a couple pair of Guess jeans.
I got from Polo. But I don't know. I just wear whatever I like, whatever looks good at the time.
Right. Sweats, I probably got like, I don't know, 40, 50 pairs of sweats because that's my preferred.
Yeah.
Shit.
I've been wearing sweats and cargos more often lately.
Like if
the
I'm
pockets, the
working,
more better.
if I'm working, I'm wearing some jeans or some slacks. If I'm not, I'm probably in some sweats and some shorts and some shit like that, man.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Yo, Breeze, man, you started a whole fashion conversation.
yeah, shit, wow, man. It is what it is, though. But I just think that fashion is interesting off the strip that it's artistic. Like it's artistic, and my thing is, yeah, I do like to see, you know, the only thing I think is whack is like the Knickerbockers. You know what I'm saying? Like those pants were whack. You know, I think that's the wackest part of fashion history. is the Knickerbocker pants.
So
They
you was
named
talking
the
about
whole
the team.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They named those pants after a whole team, and you never see nobody play basketball in those pants. It's the wackest part of fashion and fashion history. Knickerbocker pants.
I'm pretty sure they had a reason. Matter of fact, I think I heard what the reason was, and I'm don't quote me on this, because the Knickerbockers is them high ass pants, right? That go like it go to your ankle, and I feel like they said because the streets in New York was so dirty, you ain't want the fucking dirt and feces and nasty shit touching your pants, so they only wore them to right there, some shit like that. But I could be wrong.
That's wild.
But because I think it was during that time they still had horses on the streets and shit, so it would be horse shit and all shit all over the place.
Yo, that's wild if that's the reason that they.
Yeah, but even if so, I still ain't never seen nobody play basketball in those. And they had a whole logo, and they got cooked so bad for it, they changed their name from the Knickerbockers to the Knicks. And nobody even know what a Knicks is. Like, what is that? In my hood, and from where I'm from, yeah, you yelling out Knicks. You know what I'm saying?
It's a Knickerbocker, man.
That's shit.
Most of the people who root for the Knicks do not even know what a Knickerbocker is. Like, they don't even know any of that.
They don't know what they cheering for and supporting, man.
But not for nothing. The Knicks fans are not the smartest fan base out there, so I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? It doesn't surprise me one bit. Like, if you look at I don't know. See, that's a good question. I think you could tell who the dumbest fans in the NBA are, but who are what team got the smartest fans? Because
I don't know. I mean, when it comes to basketball, I really can't answer that question. I think when it comes to baseball, I think Yankees fans are some of the smartest fans because they know the game of baseball. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not just out there just, reckless. Like, Yankees fans actually know the game of baseball. Like, if you had a game, you could sit down and pretty much have an intelligent baseball conversation with most people at a Yankees game.
All right. I'm trying to think who has like a good smart fan base or a good fan base that is not known for being fools. Because I think the ones that's fools, those are the ones that stand out a lot of the time. Like, you could say Philly fans, Boston fans, I think.
Massholes, man. That's a lot of the time the massholes, man.
Like, but Miami Heat fans, maybe?
Nah, them niggas show up to the game middle way through the second quarter.
Okay. What about, I don't know. I never met a Utah fan. I figured they gotta really love. But what about Indiana fans? Pacers fans.
All right, I mean, maybe you could say that
was invented in fucking Indiana, wasn't it?
No, but it's got a lot of deep roots. It was invented in Massachusetts, actually.
Okay.
But yeah.
Somebody invented it. Is that the video you sent me, or did I send it to y'all? It was a video talking about when basketball was invented, the whole timeline, and then how the NBA was invented. And they said they made it to do something in the summertime because it was cold outside. So they invented it. James Naismith invented it as a game to play inside. That they could use the volleyball court to some shit.
So yeah, he was like a coach and a gym teacher, and that's how he came up with the game with a peach basket to for the kids to have something to do indoors
on the inside when they couldn't go outside to recess.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
And I was like, yo, that's some ill shit though. Where's the teachers that's out here inventing games for kids to play when it ain't nothing to do?
There ain't none. They doing OnlyFans.
Yo, what?
Yeah, remember we covered that
putting all the extra energy and ideas into doing OnlyFans, man.
Yeah, they got to get paid, man.
I ain't mad at them. But that's you to answer that question. That's where some of the creative ones might be. Just think about it. You got to have a level of creativity to do some type of shit like that. So,
yeah. But shout to that though, because that's some ill ass shit. Like, they really was looking for something to do. He said, "Hold up, I got y'all. Let's put these two equal peach baskets up there. Y'all pass the ball to each other, try to get it in there, and then somebody got to get a ladder, go up and get it out."
Right. but nah, like that's in June. Damn, I cannot say it right now, man.
Ingenuity.
Right, there we go. I had a tongue twister like a motherfucker, but that's exactly what that is, man.
Word.
Yo, y'all see, speaking of like sports in Massachusetts and all of that, y'all seen Bill Belichick didn't get voted into the Hall of Fame? What the fuck?
Well, didn't he get?
That's wild.
Didn't he get like scandals on
I
his
mean,
name?
there was a lot of shit going on with a lot of shit, and they ain't really prove hard evidence. But yo, he got the second most wins in the history of football with coaches. Like Don Shula is the only dude who got more wins, and I think it's like by 10 or 12 or something like that. And he got 6 Super Bowls. And yo, he ain't get voted into the Hall of Fame. That was pretty wild. And like one dude came out and said, like, because you know they get voted on by the writers and stuff like that. Dude came out and said, I didn't vote for him because I voted for other people who had been on the ballot longer, and if they didn't get voted in this time, they would have been off the ballot and they would have been ineligible. So he named like 3 people. Roger Craig from the 49ers back in the 80s was one of them. And I forgot who the other 2 was. But they was definitely 3 good players. But I don't know, bro. The fact that you don't put Bill Belichick in the Hall of Fame, like, and then people saying, yeah, he might get it next year or the year after. Yo, it's certain people who is not a doubt in your mind. And like, I forgot who it was. I was watching somebody earlier. Oh, it was Ryan Clark. He was saying, there's certain people, like if you mention their name, can you mention the history of whatever sport that they played or coached in? Can you mention that shit and not mention their name? And if you can't do that, then they belong in the Hall of Fame. Like first go around. Like if think about it, six titles, 300 and something wins. Like you can't mention the history of football without this dude's name.
That's true.
300 wins in football is serious.
That's true.
That's serious.
But when you got scandals on your name, you might have to wait a minute.
So when Brady, and here's devil's advocate here, when Brady come up, because I think his turn to come up for Hall of Fame is like next year or the year after, some shit like that. I can't remember. So he not gonna get in first time?
I don't know. He tied to the same scandals.
That's crazy.
I don't know. We'll see. Know what I mean? But the thing is, wait, and didn't Belichick just have a recent scandal with a young girl or something?
He
married
with a young girl.
Yeah, he married
a young girl right now.
Yeah,
his girl is like
right now.
Yeah, his girl is like
legal.
Nah, she legal, but she's like 50 years younger than him.
Right.
He like 76, she like 24, 25, some shit like that.
But wait, he met her. He met her at the job. Did he meet her at the job?
Probably OnlyFans, man.
Yo, no. Shit. How you know it ain't one of the NFL Hall of Fame people's daughters?
Oh, yeah. Well, nah, see, it's the writers. It's the writers that be voting them in. So it could be
it could be somebody that's related to somebody.
Yeah, it could be.
And it's like, nah, we're not doing this. We're not doing that. You know, it should be deeper than what it seems sometimes. And I'm just speculating. But I know when you got these scandals on your name, people might not be wanting to like put you in a pedestal until that's in the rear view somehow.
Yo, but I don't think any of that's gonna ever. I mean, think about it. That shit, the Spygate, the Deflategate, all that shit was how many years ago? You know what I'm saying? We talking 15-ish, probably years ago, stuff like that. So it's not fresh in people's mind, but obviously they must still be holding on to it. Because again, like I said, yo, I thought, it's certain people I think are no-brainers. Like if you name them, it's like, oh yeah, this dude's a Hall of Famer. Like, no question. It's certain dudes, other dudes, you be like, oh, I don't know, maybe. Those the dudes that, shouldn't get in first couple times and maybe at the last minute they get in. But it's certain dudes, like I said, Ryan Clark said, if you mention the history of the game and you can't mention the history without mentioning this person's name, like done deal, man. Like, think about it. That's almost like the equivalent of not putting Phil Jackson in the Hall of Fame first go around, in my opinion.
It ain't the equivalent because of the scandals. The scandals weigh a lot against what they trying to do with that Hall of Fame. And now I'm gonna say this: the whole thing with Brady and Belichick is different because they giving Brady a different chance to have a different view from people. They could look at him and say he an analyst too, because now he's talking football. He's a football.
Well,
analyst.
Brady, but bro, you acting like Brady is clean from the scandal. Deflategate was all about Brady.
Just saying, the people get to look at him in a different light. So some of his story is changing. Some of the narrative around him is changing because of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's going to help a lot, but I think that's part of the reason why he's an analyst too. You know what I mean? Because they know all of that. You know what I'm saying? And they want Brady to make the sport look good, not bad. But the scandal takes away from it. You know what I'm saying? It do. So I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know how they gonna play it.
I don't get your point there, bro. Because if they both victims of the scandal, and they both still doing jobs that's out there, like Belichick was doing media shit before he went to coach North Carolina. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get how one should be spared and the other one shouldn't be. Like, if you're gonna punish both of them, punish both of them. Man. If you're gonna spare one of them, spare both of them.
Nah, that's not how this works.
That's crazy.
Brady is a golden child. So just because Belichick, like, nigga, you was the coach, you background material. That's the star. And even if you made him the star, that's like.
But then he also got, and also forget too, he also got two
like
rings.
Phil Jackson ain't never gonna get the praise Jordan get.
But he got 2 other rings from when he was the defensive coordinator of the Giants in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude been a hell of a coach. So like, yeah, but what I'm saying is,
I hear
fuck stardom and all of that. If you're gonna blame scandal for one, you gotta blame scandal for both. One can't be victorious from the scandals and the other one be defeated from the scandals when they was on the same team and doing the same shit.
Can't they? You
That shit
sure?
is fucked up.
You
That shit is
sure?
fucked up.
Because they might could.
That shit is fucked up, man.
They might could. But hey, it is what it is. Learned that from the bros. You know what I mean? So,
It could be about the young chick. We don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
It
that
could
part
be
too.
just, like, who knows?
Yo, y'all seen that movie Blink Twice?
Blink twice. I think so.
That shit was wild.
What's it about?
I seen that shit. Basically, it's about Epstein Island, pretty much. I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
That-
Now I know
that shit
exactly.
wild.
Yep.
That shit was wild. They was mesmerizing.
Diddy party
people
type
with the-
shit.
Yeah, like Diddy. You said Diddy party type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I was trying to remember who's the dude that they keep saying throw the all white party. Michael Rubin.
Yeah.
They said
The fanatic dude.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with them, but it was an all white party and they was wilding out. And
That movie was wild.
yeah, I'm like, and then at the end of the shit, she fucking flipped it on him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck is happening? But just saying, don't blink the other wild movie, Diddy party, and how the hell did it tie into this conversation? It did remind me of this conversation that you was having somehow. Oh yeah, just because you
Brady
said
and Belichick?
no, just because you was talking about the young girl with this guy.
Oh.
With this guy. And then, but look,
I bet you Brady been to a Diddy party before. I bet you.
Robert Kraft probably took him.
Oh yeah, exactly. Robert Kraft is Senor Masseuse.
Yo, crazy shit.
Yo, imagine if Deshaun Watson ever played for the Patriots, man. That would have been heaven on earth, man. Him and the owner would have been getting happy endings from every masseuse in Massachusetts, in the greater Boston area.
Yo, you should pray for the masseuses in Boston, man. That's crazy.
Robert
Like,
Kraft,
right here in my groin area. That's where it hurts.
Right. That's where the pressure is. Can you relieve it?
Like, damn, you dirty dog.
Yo, man. That dude is wild. Yo, that's probably why Belichick started fucking with the young chick, because he seen how Robert Kraft was giving it up for years, man.
Maybe. Robert Kraft, all of these owners, though, man. Anybody that been in that circle, man.
Abuse of power, man.
Yeah. I don't trust none of them.
Total abuse of power, man.
Don't trust them new niggas. Well, them white niggas over there. Yo. I don't know, bro. Y'all been keeping up with any of these politics stuff, man? I saw people in Greenland is trying to troll Americans because America said that they were trolling Americans by pretending to be on fentanyl.
Mm-hmm.
Like they just on TikTok and Instagram is going like this. And Lena said, look, bringing American culture to Greenland with the dope fiend.
That's messed up.
That shit was hilarious.
That's crazy.
I seen that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't be mad at them because
you got to know how to take a joke.
How they look at us.
You got to know how to take a joke, because if we could joke on other people's coaches, they're gonna do the same thing.
Oh, not only that, but they talking all this reckless shit about going over there and doing whatever. Like, yo, fuck that, man. We don't want this culture over here, man. They basically like saying like, nah, man, because America, I can't speak for every other nation out there, but I'm pretty sure we have to be in the higher number of like severe drug addicts. You know what I'm saying? Because, yo, no matter what state you go to, motherfuckers be fucked up off of heroin, fucking crack, fucking meth, like all that heavy, just ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, shit is real in a lot of ways, man, unfortunately. Shit been like this too, man. Ain't getting no better. Find different shit to get high on, man.
Yeah. But I'm glad you said that. I have the two things that politically that I wanted to connect to this conversation. But one, I wanted to go somewhere else with it, and I'll bring it back. The two things is, one, the political thing that I seen was Nicki Minaj had to pay Trump $1 million to get her citizenship or some wild shit like that. Two, I like what I Am Speed did for Africa. It was saying there was a lot of Africans pulling up, saying like African people from Africa pulling up, and like content creators just talking about how he came and the whole visual of how we a poor country and just a lot of the negative connotation that's around Africa and visiting Africa, and you know just what it is from an American perspective. I Am Speed changed that because he visited all those different African countries. And
no, he's still doing it. He's still in the process of doing it.
I heard his mother's Guyanese, buying a house in Ghana. He's getting Ghana citizenship, Guyanese citizenship.
So, yo, bro, you know he's currently doing it right now. So he's visiting 23 countries in 30 days.
What country did you say? Ghana, Guyana? Which one would you say?
No, Ghana.
So you saying that Speed is African? His mother is Ghanaian?
I heard his mother. Yeah, yes, Ghanaian. Yes. And I'm just saying that to say that, you know, it'd be a lot of negative stuff that Americans might view Africa based on what we see on television. They don't have a lot of representation out here, and if they are African people, or you know, that's athletes or entertainers, you know, they may be subtle in their conversation about what it is like in Africa. You see Akon, he'll jump out, he might say this and that. We haven't heard much from Akon, but he was supposed to be making some city out there, and then it didn't go through, or you know, they thought he was scamming, and again, just a lot of negative connotation was around Africa about what it is until I Am Speed started visiting all of those countries. Like the whole world is in an uproar, man. It's all my algorithms and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's one of those things I'm glad we talking about, because it just shows the power of media. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody could be telling you lies, but if that's the only representation that you hear about the place, you even if you get it to 100 people, maybe half of them don't believe it. but maybe you convince 20, 30 people, you know what I'm saying? And you try to grow from there. So it's just good to see that, because I think content creators get the real feel of the people opposed to being scripted. I think those people, when you see that footage of I Am Speed out there with those people out there, those are not paid actors. That's the real people and how they feel about him being out there. He getting big love out there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to I Am Speed.
He definitely is. You sounded like you just made it sound like he made Africa popular or something. No, like yo, niggas ain't know about Africa till Speed went there. But
nah, this is what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying?
I know he had did the Speed.
You know, Jay. You know what it is too? It's that certain parts of Africa do get a lot of attention because of the music artists. Even maybe Ghana is more of the popular places in Africa, but he visiting places that's not so popular. Like we may think maybe 4 or 5 places is popular.
Name 2 of them.
Ghana.
No, not Ghana. Not the popular one. Name 2 of the not popular ones. Come on, let's go. I'm putting you on the spot. Like I told you, it's 23. He's visiting 23 countries in 30 days.
Mm-hmm. Egypt and Morocco.
He did America.
Egypt and Morocco.
No, he's doing 23 countries in Africa.
No, I know, but he did
America. Name 2. I just named
that's
2.
why this is part of his shtick. Like this is what he does. So he gets a tour bus. He drove around America, visited every state, and now he's doing it in Africa. But he probably can't visit every country. That probably be a lot.
Right.
Yeah, they got more than 20.
He might check every continent off.
If he do Europe next, that's crazy. Like if he really do every continent, that might be wild.
Nah, that's probably what he's gonna do. Shout out to him for that, man.
Right.
But bro, that ain't political though. I don't know how the hell you said this ties into political. That ain't political at all.
Well, he was just saying the agenda of them keeping blackness from us by making it look dirty and dusty, and we think that is messed up.
Oh, that's the angle he was going with that.
What I was saying is the connection is the media, how politics uses the media to paint this person or party a certain way for you to deter you from it. Meanwhile, they having the time of their life over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, oh, Africa's bad, it's stricken with poverty. Meanwhile, a whole bunch of white people going to South Africa, you know what I'm saying, living it up. You know what I mean? So it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? But that Nicki Minaj, closer to home, that Nicki Minaj thing was wild because it was like she did some interview with Erica Kirk, and Erica Kirk is Charlie Kirk's widow.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? People were mad at, or her fans, she got a lot of backlash from her fans from doing it. Then all of a sudden she didn't have her citizenship, and then she had to pay Trump $1 million to get her citizenship. And it's like, I guess she's representing their party or whatever they got going on. It just didn't seem very Nicki Minaj like. Like I don't see how they.
Said she a Republican.
Okay, see, I don't follow her enough to know.
Yeah, bro. It's no secret that she's conservative and Republican. She was talking mad shit years ago about paying people taxes and like her money go to this and that and supporting people on food stamps and welfare and stuff, bro. Like, nah, she been, I don't know. She been Republican, bro.
Okay. But then, like, the whole thing with the citizenship, like, she was just here the whole time. She didn't have a citizenship, and then now I thought that was wild. Like, I
seen the damn petition they're trying to get her deported as well. But shout out to her. She ain't gonna get deported. She got a Trump gold card. I saw it.
Right. And why would they even try to deport her? She wasn't born here?
That's what they was trying to say. She don't got real citizenship or something. I don't know. Because I think she Trini, but I don't know if she was born in now. People say anything. So, but I did see people trying to get her deported.
Damn, that's wild.
Y'all heard about that wild shit in Minneapolis about the police shot somebody or something?
They shot multiple people, bro. It's not the police, it's ICE.
Yeah, my bad. ICE. That's crazy, bro. Man.
The whole ICE. So you know what's going on with the whole ICE situation?
not to the.
Nigga, I tell you what's going on with the ICE situation. That shit fucked up outside. I just had me stuck in that motherfucker for a minute till two superheroes just came out in the ICE situation is fucked up out here too, man.
Hey, nah, but that shit, yo, they just running down on people for no reason, bro. And like the whole purpose, the supposed purpose, is they supposed to be capturing people who are here illegally and taking them back to wherever they're supposed to go. But they running down on people that don't even look like they could possibly be here illegally, if that makes sense. And if people resist, then they shooting people.
That shit is wicked, bro. That's like a terrorist group.
Exactly.
Like you're not even trying to detain them. Like you just gonna. It's excessive force. It's obviously excessive force. You know what I'm saying? And then my thing is this: you got to be trained for that. First and foremost, they don't even understand. They ain't got no warrants or nothing like that, to my knowledge. So they don't understand that you finna run up on them. If it's a person, it's the regular police. They probably know they got warrants. You know, they not gonna resist. They're like, oh fuck, you got me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just hypothetically saying. And then you know what? ICE, they're like, yo, who the fuck are you? You a cop? You know what I'm saying? Like that's some wild shit. Like, bro. I just think that abuse of power, not checking that abuse of power when they excessive violence, they're the ones trying to escalate the situation to violence. Like it's not like they de-escalated in a way the person is just not just trying to be difficult to be detained. Like they not, in my opinion, explaining themselves enough. You can't just be running up on people and doing what they're doing. If they don't, I'm trying to tell you, bro, it's gonna be more shit like this, bro.
Hold on,
yo, Breeze, listen to Jay. He trying to school you on some shit since you don't know about it, bro.
Saying Hitler did the same exact shit. Like he released a police force that operated outside of the law, that was just reporting to the executive office, and that's pretty much what these guys are. This nigga is following a certain blueprint. You know what I mean? And to understand the future, you got to understand history. And like, I don't know why he would follow that blueprint, because you see what happened to dude. But
and now also the next part to it is they are now involving like Border Patrol. Since Border Patrol has so many people working the borders and it's not a lot of people trying to come across, they are now recruiting Border Patrol agents to now get down with ICE to assist that process, so that way they can essentially unleash them in more states, because right now it's just select states that they have unleashed ICE agents in. Like they did it in DC, they did it in a few other places. Minnesota is really exploding crazy right now because they killing people, and that's the part that's like getting more news, because this has been going on for a few months now. This is not new. It's just running down on people.
I don't know if this is true, but I reposted this 9 hours ago, and it said that they was in New York today. They were saying ICE is everywhere. Look at these areas. They said, Flatbush, Jamaica, Fulton Street, Bushwick, by Gateway Mall. Like they looking for people right now.
For people who fit a certain profile, but the crazy thing is now it's not even. It was intended for them to go after people that look like a certain profile that could possibly look like maybe they are here illegally. Yeah. But now it's like the first lady that they took her life in Minnesota. She was like, she just looked like a regular, you know what I'm saying, like white woman.
Yeah. That shit is crazy, but
and they said she had just dropped her kids off at school, bro. Like that was real fucked up. And like they tried to run, she's in her car. They try to run down her in her car, and she like tries to like move, and not even, because I saw the video and it was fucked up.
Yeah.
She tried to like move, and dude just shot her.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's basically asserting dominance. I'm instilling fear. I'm terrorizing your neighborhood. It's pure chaos, bro. You can't make people live in fear. They're gonna react a certain way after a certain amount of time. Like even if they are scared, how long you think they're gonna be scared? They're not gonna be scared forever. So there's that. You know what I mean? Like, and then to Jay's point, if it was done before, people going to start revisiting that. Like, yo, if we want to get done dirty, this is what's going to happen. This how it's going to happen, and then they're going to try to counter that. So I think the government got to step in and stop ICE. They got to say, yo, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No, it is the government that did it, bro.
I do want to play devil's advocate for a minute.
This is Trump. This is Trump.
Oh, that's not democracy, bro. That's like some total time. You like you know what I'm saying? You trying to dominate.
Yeah, bro. Like this is the government. That's why I was asking, like, how much do you know about this? Because it's a lot. Like, read up on it, bro. It's crazy.
But my thing is, I want to play devil's advocate for a minute because I'm confused. Because how else? Because one, I think America was built on immigrants. So trying to act crazy with immigrants is crazy. But I feel like there's a lot of people, especially in New York, that was complaining that New York was such a sanctuary state and we was taking in too many immigrants and they taking all of the jobs and this and that and this and that. So how do you get the immigrants out without trying to get the immigrants out? You're supposed to just say, hey, come on out, come out, wherever you are. But at the same time, I don't think it should be so much violence and like killing people should be out of the question. But when you putting together a force of people who probably, I don't know, do you have to have background in law enforcement to even be on this team, or they just recruiting a bunch of anybody's? Like
I heard some of them ex-law enforcement, some of them ex-military. Like
how many of them is ex-KKK? That's what I need to know, because it's probably some of them up in here too.
Absolutely. And so I also heard, this was a couple days ago, they shot some other lady, but they used like a rubber bullet, not a real bullet, and it hurt her real bad. So they just out here wilding, like they just shooting. You know what I'm saying? Even a rubber bullet, like you could kill somebody, by mistake with a rubber bullet. So they wild, man. They wild, and they need to calm down. You know what I'm saying? And from what I'm seeing from the videos, like it's not even like people wilding out on them first. It's like they just saying no, they not with what they trying to do. And they just go into the automatic extreme. It ain't no restraint going on. It ain't no grabbing. It ain't no handcuffs. It's just shooting.
That's why I'm asking, because it's like it don't seem like they trained in proper procedure. But at the same time, you saying maybe they don't have to go through proper procedure because what their objective is. Yeah. Like I don't know. It's tough because I just keep thinking, yes, this is all fucked up. But at the same time, people complaining about that immigrants is taking this job and that job, or can't get no apartments because they got to give them to the immigrant people for free because of this. So if you want the problem taken care of, how do you get it taken care of?
No, I see what you're saying, but they definitely need to figure out a different way, because it's one thing to run down on people and try to get people to go back to, you know what I'm saying, wherever they're supposed to be, if they're not supposed to be here, if that's the case, whatever, I don't know. It's another thing to use this type of level of
force,
brutality, man.
Yeah. And at the same time, I feel like America was built on immigrants by immigrants. Like everybody who came here was an immigrant from somewhere else, whether it be England, fucking the Netherlands, France, Spain, Africa. Everybody was immigrants when they got here, or else it would be a bunch of Native Americans running the goddamn country.
Right.
So I don't see how you could be hating so much on immigration if America was built by immigrants.
Bro, you're supposed to be the United States of America. We ain't that united, you know what I'm saying? We might as well just be the States of America. There ain't that much unification, you know what I'm saying? I think people who live in places like New York City and California, they're the ones who really blessed, because they get to be around the melting pot, the ethnicity blend, where you just don't have to see who a person is through the lens of a television. Like you actually hands on with these people, doing business, shaking hands, doing business. Maybe perhaps, or you see them in passing. You can have conversations with these people. You see them one on one. I think a lot of people in America and the United States, they certain demographics, depending on where you're from, they only can speak to or have a perspective from on a demographic from television, from entertainment.
Like that's why New York is one of the least racist places, because it's such a melting pot. It's hard to not fuck with a whole race of people because you come across too many. Like, yeah, you know that there's some good people and some assholes. Like, but it ain't got nothing to do with color for real.
Right. Yeah. And yo, the first place I think that they ran down on heavy was Chicago too. Like they was, because Chicago's got a large Hispanic community.
Yeah, but Chicago is also the head center for the Mexican mafia. And that's why with so many guns with switches and drugs in Chicago flooding, because it was the source.
Yeah. Yeah, Chicago, DC was like two of the first main places they was going heavy in. And like I said, that was back, I think that was like last fall.
Yeah.
That I remember all of that shit happening.
My thing is, I just realized that every action is an equal or opposite reaction. And the thing is, if they keep, like, yes, I feel like something needed to happen about the way the immigration shit was happening. Because I know in New York, as a sanctuary state, once they started sending all them buses to New York with people, niggas felt that like it was a thing. But that was some old political shit, and it's like, why did they even get allowed to do that? Like, it should have spread it around the whole America or something. Yeah. I don't know. Like, you send them all.
Nah, but it was certain cities like we got hit out here. Chicago was another place. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of cities that. Yeah. But yeah, like it. I don't know. I don't know how that shit first was agreed upon, and now this is a result of it, and this shit is fucked up, man. And the crazy shit about it is, it's not like it's the same president who ordered them to come in versus cleaning it up. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, have y'all seen the commercials? What? I seen commercials on TV about the immigration shit. I like that shit blew my mind. It was like it was like a runway at the airport, and they're like, "You see this runway? If you're an immigrant, this is what you're gonna see in your soon future. So either you could just call this number, and then we'll set you up with a flight, or we'll come get you and bring you here," and some shit like that. Like, God damn. Wow. I was like, damn. But the point of the commercial was to show people the runway that they gonna get sent off on, and you could either call us and then we'll give you some money and send you to where you want to, or we come in to catch you, one or the other. I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
That shit is on TV.
That's crazy.
Like, this shit is serious. But I understand that they taking it serious, but that whole hiring a secret police force that only answers to one, that's
ain't cool
shit, man.
Because they're gonna be allowed to do a whole bunch of stuff that nobody's gonna hold them accountable for, like we already seeing now. And I even seen
the concentration camps.
Right. Yo, so tomorrow, I don't know if y'all seen this, but I did read about this a couple days ago. Tomorrow is supposed to be a day that they trying to do some type of boycott in retaliation for ICE. And certain boycotts I'll be with, but this one don't make no sense to me. Like, nobody's supposed to go to work. You're not supposed to take your kids to school. You're not supposed to buy nothing in support of this. And I'm like, yo, but that won't really do anything. Like, what is not going to work and not taking your kid to school? How is that going to stop ICE? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, to me, it don't make any sense. Like, I don't know. Maybe write some letters. Maybe figure out on a deeper level how to change this. But I don't understand how not going to work and not going to school is going to affect that.
I'm sorry, and I hear what you saying, but I feel like you right. But shit, violence only respects violence, and that's the thing. I don't be wanting it to go there, but it. I don't even want to say what I gotta say because it is what it is. Like one thing happens, but every action there's an equal or opposite reaction.
Yeah.
And that's where the respect comes in. Like, and yeah, like, and it's tough that it got to be that way because it shouldn't have to be that way.
But like, all right, so I just don't understand how that's gonna do anything though. Like that's I don't know, my point right there. Like, so kids don't come to school that day. I don't know, like, how does that move the needle?
Okay, see, I think you missed my point. I'm saying you got to start killing ICE too. Like the same way they killing motherfuckers, you got to start killing ICE too. And then
but then I bet you then the cops gonna come and take them to jail. I bet you that's what's gonna happen.
That's always gonna happen. Or you got to get away with it. But bro, I'm saying that's the only way shit stops, when you meet the force with the same type of force that they are forcing on you. Like, even with, like, if, like, the whole civil rights shit wouldn't have been over if niggas ain't fight back. Niggas gotta fight back too.
No, that's
like,
right.
If you don't fight back, if you just lay down and take it, they gonna keep doing what they doing. Like, you gotta chase ICE out the neighborhood, throwing bottles and all that shit. Like, you gotta chase them out. But if you let them do it, they're gonna do it. Somebody hate that it
help out with Kevlar, man. Somebody got to give the whole neighborhoods Kevlar, man. So that way,
I hate that it got to be like that. But sometimes violence only respects violence. You can, like, somebody being violent, somebody punching on you. You can't non-violent. We need to be peaceful. We need to be peaceful. How many times you gonna turn the other cheek when somebody slap you?
All right.
Facts.
No, that's facts.
And I'm not promoting it, but I'm just saying, let's be realistic about this thing. Because even you saying, oh yeah, what's not writing a letter, and what's that shit gonna do? They're gonna rip your letter up. You don't go to school. They're gonna be at school the next day. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't get that.
Their little day to yell and scream, they'll be fine.
I don't get that. And it's been protests. It's been hella protests, and at the protest, people have been getting harmed at the protest. Like, that's where the lady actually, the one I was saying that got shot with the rubber bullet, it was at a protest that she got shot with the rubber bullet at. So it's just it's a whole fucked up, unfortunate situation right now, man.
How about this? I got a question, because I'm not sure. Why is it always Minnesota or Minneapolis? Because wasn't the George Floyd shit there too?
I believe so, yeah.
And then 2 people got killed by ICE, and both of them were there. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't like one was in Florida, one was in Minnesota. Both of them was there. What's up with Minnesota?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I can't answer that question. I don't know.
That's a hell of a good question.
That George Floyd shit started there.
Yeah.
And then it became the episode.
Yeah, it was at
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, it was at like a event there or something on the street. That's where it happened, right? Like I don't know, a parade or something like that.
It's like, what's going on out there that this is like the racial shit is like heavily prevalent there. And this one isn't just black and white. This one is white. Well, they killing the 2 people that got killed was white, right? Yeah, but they protested for immigrants' rights, anti-ICE.
The dude was not the lady. Like I said, she had just dropped her kids off at school, and she was like on the street in her car, and like they ran down on her. Like a couple of the agents ran down on her, and they asked her like something, and she was like, "I'm trying to go somewhere, or whatever." And she like, you know, they was trying to stand in front of her car, and she tried to reverse a little bit and turn her wheel and pull out, and they just shot her.
I saw.
So that wasn't even like no protest or nothing like that. Like, she was just. It was like 9 something in the morning, like just doing her day.
You talking about the lady that got killed?
Yeah, the
The
first
video
one.
I saw, there was a transgender woman, I think, standing outside the car on the other side, screaming at ICE, telling them, "Get the fuck out of here! What the fuck are you doing?" And then they came
Yeah.
back to the one that was in the car, and so it was some situation going on. I don't
But
know
they
if
were
just
out. They were
picking
out
up the
there.
thing.
I don't know if they
Like
were
you,
out
it
there
looked
for
like they
her.
were. It looked to me, and I didn't see the whole. I saw the clip. I don't know the whole
Right.
thing, but they were blocking up the street so ICE people couldn't get through because they had their car sideways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then when she tried to dip, he took it as, "Oh, she's trying to hit me," even though she was not. She was trying
Right.
to dip.
Right.
But they were having some sort of altercation before that all went down. It's not like, oh
yeah,
yeah,
I don't think it was a
knocking off her
protest
door.
or anything, but it
Oh.
was something.
It looked like they was impeding.
Because it was
them
people
from going.
outside. It was a couple people outside.
Mhm.
But like you said, it was just a clip. But still, like that,
Yeah.
that shit shouldn't have happened. Like,
Facts.
there's just no way that shit shouldn't have happened, man.
Like honestly, that lady should have just got away. Like I don't see why they wouldn't just let her get away. Like what did they think she had in the car? Like they did that. Like if that was a terrorist with the nuclear codes in the back of that car, totally justified. But this is just a random person that you're stopping that could be impeding your progress from getting down the block. Oh well, like you meet that with deadly force.
No, it's not
That
fair.
doesn't make sense.
And
Yeah,
that's
I think.
because nobody is holding them accountable, man.
Yeah, I think everybody got to, everybody got to fight a little bit for the big fight. You know what I'm saying? Content creators got to shun it, shame it. You know what I mean? Put the negative on it and bring it to people's attention so they are aware. Yeah, I know I brung it up, but not to the extent I can articulate the details of everything that happened. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? But y'all knew just the awareness of it. We could just continue to keep people aware. I'm pretty sure there's other people in other positions to help, help more. But case in point is everybody do a little bit. You know, you don't have to do everything on your own, but if everybody do a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I imagine that helps. You know what I'm saying? But to the point, yeah, bro, we can't just sit back and accept it happening until it hit home. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to not care about nothing that happens in the world unless it hits home. Like this,
That's why I can't agree with the point of people keep saying, "Oh, black people need to stay out of it because this ain't our fight." Because at the end of the day, civil rights is civil rights, no matter who it is, whether it's black, white, gay, straight, whoever. People, when someone is wronged, what they say, an injustice anywhere is an injustice everywhere.
Right.
But at the end of the day, people is too caught up on this ain't my fight. But I don't know. Because if it ain't your fight today, it's going to be yours next time.
Right.
And then next time, niggas going to be like, oh yeah, this ain't our fight. That's on them. Like, and it should be more togetherness because it's us versus them, not us versus them.
Right.
It's us versus them. Like the uppers that's trying to keep you down. It shouldn't be everybody that's on the same level beefing with each other because that's what they want.
Yeah, the infighting. Infighting keeps everybody regulated, man. So people don't understand that.
Yeah. But the thing is, I don't be trying to get too political. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. And some people is going to be with it, and some people is going to just, let shit happen. And some people just going to talk about it. But to lighten up the mood a little bit, did you see KD got a lotion deal?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious, man.
KD is the ashiest nigga in the NBA.
More ashy ankles, man.
Bro, whew, that nigga ankles was ashy as hell when he was on the Nets, man. Like,
you have that deal.
And they got a lotion deal now. Sarah Vive said we could do something about that, KD. Right. You don't got to go out like that. Did you see him reading the mean tweets?
Yeah.
That shit had me crying. But hey, The thing is, you could turn a bad situation into a good situation, just like the jingle that Bree sent last week. The Dr. Pepper,
$2 million.
right? Do 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 do, Dr. Pepper, whatever she said.
Right.
Right.
It's good and nice. Do do do. That's what
Right.
it was.
Yeah, I love that shit. And I'll be honest with you, it make me. I seen the Dr. Pepper in the store earlier. I wanted to get one. I had the jingle when I seen it. I was like, yo,
You tried
That
that
shit is
strawberry
dope.
vanilla one?
nah.
That shit
I like
fire.
the original. I like the original Dr. Pepper, man. I like
No,
the
it is,
original.
but that strawberry, that's no strawberry and cream. That's what it is, strawberry and cream. But that shit fire.
Mhm.
But word.
Yeah, I seen other content creators doing. Somebody did a Popeye chicken one. That shit was hilarious. He had a whole rap to it. He had a hook. That shit was funny as hell.
Heard you.
Everybody
but
trying to make jingles. Cool. I wish that for Mr. Tenderism. What happened with her is
But
what I wanted to
Dr.
happen for Mr.
Pepper,
Tenderism.
it's good and nice.
Tenderism, man. Y'all really think we should do that?
Right.
Send it to him. Tell him he should make tenderism, and
Word.
then instead of just the community to follow you with the tenderism instead of the tenderism.
Yo, if Unc would come out with anything, because I seen that store wasn't even a barbecue joint before Unc got there.
Mm.
It was
It was
a
a
cafe.
coffee shop.
They were selling coffee.
Mm.
And then he met Unc, and Unc like, yo, I make ribs, I do this, I do that. And then they started selling the ribs, and the ribs go viral. They stopped selling the coffee, like, fuck this coffee shit. Know what I mean? So he need to make Unc a partner or something. He's wilding. Unc need in. We need to bully him into giving Unc what he deserves.
His greed is gonna fuck him up in the end, man. He wants too much of everything, and that's gonna wind up getting him nothing.
Yeah. Because him trying to make he should have just stayed in the background. Just stayed in the background, nobody would have even knew. But just him trying to do a video, he exposed.
But it was, yeah, but no, it was that Get Out. Keith Lee exposed him. Because how you gonna miss out on you too busy for my $4,000 tip? Really?
Yeah,
Nah.
that's the crazy
Nah,
part.
you ain't too busy. They made sure you ain't get that tip. You understand me? They made sure you ain't get that tip. They don't want Unc to get the love that all of the celebrity that he deserved. And again, I just wanted him. That was his ride off into the sunset. He could have trademarked tenderism and wrote that been part of every barbecue in the summertime from here on out. It's part of morning barbecues. It's part of Thanksgiving. It's part of regular dinner, Sunday dinner. Anybody cooking out, any those things, tailgate parties in the you know what I'm saying, in football, it's everywhere. You feel what I mean? And if you want to trademark it, at least give 50% of that to the you know what I'm saying? At least give I say 100% really, but knowing how they move around, at least give them 50%. You know what I'm saying? It's no integrity, it's no class, it's just disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen Unc with a white Benz at first. When I first seen that, I said his old ass ain't supposed to be driving. 1, 2. I say he probably got to pay a car note. Like, you giving him a white Benz is not helping him when you trademark tenderism, excuse me. So yeah, man, I just think they did Unc dirty, man.
Speaking of people doing people dirty and the gall and disrespect, did y'all know that Ben Simmons is the highest paid basketball player per game ever?
Well, yeah, he ain't played that many games.
Right. They said when you average out his salary, this nigga made $1.4 million per game. God damn. God damn.
A lot of games, man.
That's a lot of fucking money per game.
Yo, man, should be crazy with sports money and contracts. Y'all told you the crazy shit the Dodgers did.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
So they signed they just won back-to-back championships, and they signed the top free agent on the market. and they giving him $75 million this year, and $1 million of it is only salary, so that way it don't count against what their salary number is, and they giving him a $74 million signing bonus. Like, talk about creative ways to get away from having to pay the extra penalty, luxury tax. Like, just
does he get
just
the whole signing
genius,
bonus
man.
this year?
Huh?
Does he get the whole signing bonus?
Yeah, he got the whole 74 when he signed the contract.
Mm.
And then for the season he get 1 million. So, you know, you divide that by 162 games, that's how much he getting per check. So on the opposite end of what you were saying with Ben Simmons, like, he ain't really getting nothing per game, but he gave him 74 as soon as Penn hit the pick. Go, sir, you ain't even play a game yet. Like,
crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. At least he gonna play a game.
But that's crazy to think to manipulate the salary structure, because there's no salary cap in baseball, but they do have to pay like luxury taxes if the team salary goes over this level and this level, similar to the NBA with the different aprons and stuff like that. So they, you know, avoided $74 million extra dollars going onto their payroll.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Loopholes, man. If you make the rules, you know how to bend the rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then with Ohtani, like, his contract, they was smart as hell with his shit too. So remember, they gave him a couple years ago when he went over there, they gave him a 10-year, $700 million deal, but he only gets $2 million a season, and the majority of that money is deferred to where he retires. Then he gets paid every year, and again, that doesn't go underneath their salary for the year. They got some magicians and some wizards and shit in their front office, man.
I was about to say, what's the dude? I was trying to think of his name, bro. But what's his name from Entourage?
Ari, yeah. Yo, like, you think about that, but them deferred contracts is where it's at, man. Bobby Bonilla, you know, he get paid $1 million something every July 1st. He ain't played for the Mets since the 90s, but that's how his agent set up his contract. And then he helped the dude, Jacob deGrom, who also played for the Mets, years later, set up a contract similar to that. Like, yo, man, you can get creative when it comes to all of that, man. Like, shout out to the dudes who got good people around helping them in the long run, man. Like,
yeah, no, I love to hear it, man. Same thing happened with, not the same thing, but the same thing, something similar with AI, where his Reebok checks, he wasn't supposed to touch it till 20 years later.
Nah, they wouldn't let him. That's different. They like, AI would have blew that bread, bro. Like,
So what was it exactly?
They did that shit to protect him because they knew he was kind of wild with his bread. So they set it up to where he didn't get, like, once he turned, I forgot what age it was, he got like the last 50 million that Reebok owed him or something like that.
I think well, you're talking about AI. I think when he turned 50.
Yeah, it was all right. So it was 50. So yeah, they gave him, you know, all of that bread that they were supposed to, and that's how it was worked up in the contract. So, you know, you can have people looking out for your best interests with setting things up like that, for sure. Like, that deferred money, like, think about it. Shohei Ohtani, he gonna, you know, be what, 40 something, 50, retired, making how much money a year? Because if he only getting $2 million for these 10 years per year, that's $20 million. I mean, the other $680 million of that contract is all gonna come to him when he's retired. That's beautiful, man. Because think about it, he getting his bread off of his endorsements, you know, because this dude is probably the second most endorsed baseball player behind Aaron Judge. You know what I'm saying? So anything baseball related, you either gonna see Judge or Ohtani face on it. So he getting crazy bread from endorsements. So that $2 million that he getting from salary from the Dodgers, like, he ain't tripping off of that, man. Give me my $680 when I retire, and I ain't making no more bread off of gloves and cleats and shit like that.
I don't have the I'm not a fan of baseball like that, but he give me the Yao Ming effect. Like, whatever Yao Ming did for the NBA in China, the relationship, I feel like Ohtani, the guy you talk about in baseball, He's doing the same
Nah,
thing.
this dude is on a total different stratosphere, bro.
Okay,
This
bigger than
dude-
Yao Ming. So in
Yeah.
contrast, he's bigger than Yao Ming.
Yeah,
okay.
it's not even close, bro. Like this
Oh.
dude is so again, like Yao Ming was never like the face of the NBA at no point in time. You know what I'm saying? This dude is the face. Him and Aaron Judge are the faces of baseball. Like you can't see anything baseball related without seeing one of their faces or both.
Is this the first time that, and where is he from? So I could be correct.
He's from Japan.
Okay, is this the first time that a player from Japan did that for the MLB?
No, Japan, Ichiro, bro. You don't remember Ichiro?
Not like that to have this conversation, no.
Yeah, like Ichiro was. Japan has a huge history of baseball players. You know what I'm saying? So Ichiro was
In
another
the MLB? What team he played for?
Ichiro played for the Mariners mostly, but he played for the Yankees for a little bit. He played for a couple other teams. Like this dude was like in the early 2000s, like he was the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody loved Ichiro. You know what I'm saying? He was him. It was kind of at that time, it was him and Derek Jeter that was the faces of baseball.
Okay.
But Otani's on a different level, even in Ichiro, though. Like this dude is like, because he hits and pitches.
Okay.
Nobody does that. Like nobody's done that shit since Babe Ruth. Like that type of shit.
Damn, that's tough. What did he hit? What's his batting average?
Every year he's hitting 300. You know, like 50 home runs, 50 stolen bases, like crazy numbers.
That's the okay.
Like MVP,
yeah, that's the most for a pitcher, right?
He's a 4-time MVP already, and he only been playing like maybe 8 or 9 years.
Damn, when he been playing baseball since he was 3 years old or something?
Yeah, exactly. 4-time MVP.
Hey, man. Sound like he love the game, man. Like some people, they grow up wanting to play that. And again, this is why I think separate the good from the great is falling and staying in love with the game. Because I think a lot of athletes, they be in love with the game until they get the lifestyle that the game gives them. Once they get that, they get fat. You know what I'm saying? For lack of better words.
No, that's facts.
So it's good to hear that. You know what I mean? I'm all for it. You know what I mean?
New Balance made this dude like, I don't know, 200-300 million. Like this dude, yeah, it's telling you, man. Like, I'm surprised you haven't seen this dude on TV like the past couple years.
Who, Ohtani?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right.
I think he's a Dodger, right?
Yeah.
But I didn't know he was the face of the MLB. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that part.
Him and Judge, man. And that's because these dudes do superhuman shit. Like, ain't never been no baseball player that looked like a football dude like Judge, man. Still Judge 6'7", 290, man, playing baseball. He looked like a superhero. You know what I'm saying? So that's why anything cartoon related, they gonna put, you know, him with the muscles and like a fucking cape looking, you know, like superhero.
Yeah, want to talk about the Super Bowl or not really?
The Super
We'll
Bowl?
talk about it next week.
I mean, not the Super Bowl, the conference game. Not really. Who was it? It was Seattle versus
The Rams, LA.
Seattle versus somebody.
And Denver and the Rams. It was Seattle versus the Rams and Denver versus the Patriots.
Yeah, I peeked in on that Seattle game. That shit was all right. Word. Now, I don't watch a lot of football as of recent, but I peeked into that shit. That shit was all right. That running back is nice. He's nice, man.
Who, Shambard or Walker?
I think his name was Walker.
Yeah, they got two nice running backs in Seattle.
Walker.
Nah, what y'all need to be checking out is it's almost that time, man. It's almost March Madness time. And y'all love the Nets. Y'all love talking ball. Y'all gotta watch March Madness so y'all can know who coming out in the draft, man. Remember, I told y'all this dude, Agor, was not going to be bad because I seen him at BYU, man. Told y'all, it's not a bad pick, man.
Nah,
Told y'all,
good.
I told y'all Drake Powell was going to be a good pick because I seen him at UNC because I'm actually a Tar Heel fan, so I watch UNC games. Just like
he play a little passive. You know what I'm saying? Play a little passive.
He's 19, man, 20 years old. What you expect, man? Give him some time, man.
Yeah,
and he don't got an all around game at all. Like you don't want him shooting the ball, you want him driving.
Well,
he got to work on his jump shot.
Jordy want him shooting the ball.
I don't know. He want everybody shooting threes, and I don't know why. Everybody's not a 3-point shooter, man. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, this past weekend, I'm in the crib. It was hella good games on, like with all ranked teams. It's this one dude from Illinois. I'm telling y'all right now, I ain't really hear much about him going into the season, and I ain't really hear much people talking about him, but his name is Wagler. He dropped an easy 46 on the number 4 team in the country, Purdue. Easy, like cooking them from every angle. Pull-ups, floaters, fadeaways, threes, like whatever you want. He was giving it to them. His team, they was losing by like 23, and they came back and won by like 6.
Hold on, but I heard Fleming is nice too. From
what school?
Kingston Fleming.
From what school, man?
I don't know. It was the same night because I seen an interview with AJ DeBonster, and they was saying that when he scored,
he was on Arizona then.
Okay,
he got to be on Arizona because bro, it's too many. Again, it's like 150 colleges, man. So it's no way to remember everybody's name. But if you say a dude from a school, then you could kind of remember. All right, it was this game versus this game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of teams, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just remember him saying that it was 4 players that scored 40 points that same night. It was AJ DeBonster. I forget that.
Nah, you gotta watch the. I'm telling you, the best games be the games where it's the top ranked schools playing against each other. That's the games you want to see. Like that game with Illinois and Purdue was like number 4 versus number 11. That was a banger. The game with BYU and Arizona, like BYU was ranked, I think, like 13th, and Arizona is number 1. Like that's a banger. You know what I'm saying? Like. And
I had tuned in. AJ had a
the more you're going to see them type of games because you're going to have a lot of the conference play coming down the stretch. You're going to have the conference tournaments coming up. And then after the conference tournaments, it go right into the big tournament. And that's where the magic is, man. Like I'll watch NBA. I mean, I'll watch March Madness NCAA tournament over the NBA playoffs any day of the week. Because the first fucking round of the playoffs, NBA playoffs, be hot garbage, man.
They saying that when I did the see who the fans want, they saying AJ is that guy. I looked and seen that game versus Arizona. He had a bad shooting night from the field. He was like 6 from 24 when I tuned in, but it looked like he was getting to the strike. It looked like he was.
I like Peterson, man. If I got to take one or the other, I'm going Peterson, man.
Why Peterson over AJ though?
Game is way more polished and smooth, man. AJ forces a lot of shit. I've seen BYU play 3 games and he forces a lot of shit, man. Peterson, he don't force nothing. Peterson, to me, and I'm not saying exactly because he's not as tall as either one of these dudes, because I think Peterson is about 6'5", but his game resembles to me if you mesh Kobe and KD. He has the smoothness and kind of effortlessness of a KD type style to his game with some of the Kobe killer instinct and theatrics, if that makes sense.
Okay. Damn. Again, like I said, man, I want to see what happens with it too, because that's how I'm gonna probably make my decision who I'm gonna be rooting for the most. But from what I'm hearing is 1 through 4, the Nets can't miss. The Nets can't miss with Caleb Wilson, AJ DeBonster, Cam Boozer,
Caleb Wilson is a beast.
Peterson.
Caleb Wilson is a beast. Again, I'm a Carolina fan, so I watch Carolina games. That game, they had a crazy comeback against Virginia on Saturday, and he put in work, man. Like they was down by I think 16-17, and they came back and won by 4 on the road in Virginia. So like, and Caleb was a big part. He dropped 20 something. I like his game again because he got a lot of work to do in his game though. Like he's definitely the lowest man on the totem pole out of that top 4 to me, because his game is not polished. Like he's more athleticism and things like that as opposed to fine tune. And the only thing with that athleticism I worry about when he gets to the next level, because he's not overly strong. So you're going to have other dudes that's his height that play his position, but got maybe 40, 50 pounds on him, and they're going to be, you know, tossing him around. So I think he's going to have to develop a little bit more of, I would like to see him polish up his jumper a little bit more, because it's solid. His mid-range is solid. But if he could start going out to like 18, 20, 22 and knocking those down consistently, then, you know, he got something there.
All right. That's what's up. Shit,
Yo, I'm
man.
telling you though, Wagler. I can't remember his first name, but
This is name. You said Wilder?
Wagler, W-A,
Wagler?
yeah, like W-A-G-L-E-R, like Wagler, like from, I'm about to Google him right now, from Illinois. Yo, he made that 46 look easy.
Damn. You see, this is the first I'm hearing of him.
So I'm saying you got to watch the games, man. Them shits is good, man. Especially once, like I said, February, March, yo, you're about to see some good shit.
All right. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Keaton Wagler.
Keegan Wagler. All right, cool.
Nah, Keaton with a T.
Oh, Keaton Wagler.
Yeah, he was only a 4-star recruit. He was the number 143rd player. Like, so he wasn't, you know, nobody was like, oh shit, but nah, I'm telling you, man. What I seen in that game, and matter of fact, they playing right now. They at halftime against Washington, and I'm gonna tell you what he doing right now.
All right.
He got 11, 3 dimes, 2 rebounds. So nothing crazy, but he only 4-6 shooting. He a point guard too. So he set up the offense. Like he do a little bit of everything, man. Like, and I think he could probably play a combo guard at the next level because he was about 6'6", 6'7".
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely tap in. I'm gonna see what's going on. Word, for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of dudes out there, man, that could ball. Another dude at Texas Tech I like a lot, JT Toppin.
Okay.
He got a little bit of work to do, but he's a winner, man. Like if we could wind up grabbing him late first round, early second round, some shit like that, that'd be a steal, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we could get a late draft pick. I was hoping to get at least one more first round draft pick.
How many we got?
We only got one first round. I think we got some second round swap type shit. I got to check it out exactly, but I know we only got one first round. I want to get one more first round pick, man. Just one more, man. I don't know how they gonna do it, man.
Trade deadline is still here, man. Like, you know, we a week away, and I believe that some deals are going to be made, man. I really do.
So leave us with something before we close out. Give us a cliffhanger or something, because next week this time next week we will know. You know what I'm saying? They say Giannis. Where you think he going?
I think Giannis going to Golden State, man. They got what they got what Milwaukee wants in return. Milwaukee wants either or a combination of good young quality players that can be stars or lots of draft picks. So Milwaukee is a destination possibly there. I also was hearing the Celtics might be in on Bam. They might be trying to position themselves to make a move to get Bam because they doing way better than they thought they were going to do. So it might be a deal centered with Bam and Anthony Simons and some draft picks going back to Miami. I would love for us to make that move for MPJ and get a couple of picks. I'm hearing that he keeps raising his value. And
2 first-round picks right now. They
there's
asking.
a possibility we could get 2 picks for him. If they could do that and then find a way to, you know, at this point, like, yo, if you could find a way to move on Claxton too and get a pick for him, I wouldn't be terribly mad at that, man, because like I said before, it don't make no sense to have $100 million center and you ain't really got much else around him and you're not really trying to win right now. So you might as well just strip it all the way down to the ground. Like, not make the same mistake that they did last year playing this limbo shit, man. Sean Marks is fucking limbo king.
I mean, right now, it look like we losing as fans would want to see. We down 64-49 to the Nuggets. So it looked like we can't stop them. Shit, the Nuggets had 34 in the second half.
Yo, and they, for real, they my pick to win the chip this year, man.
Okay.
I think that they're going to do it this year just for the simple fact of look at what they've done over the past month without Jokic in the lineup, man. Their main problem was that they was all they relied on was Jokic and Murray, and they really didn't have like a balanced deep team. Now they got a crazy deep team because during that run too, Aaron Gordon was out for a couple weeks, Murray was out for a couple weeks, like, and they was still winning. That dude, Peyton Watson is a savior for these niggas right now. He's balling.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Peyton Watson. Yeah, I ain't got nothing negative to say about Peyton Watson, bro. He a hooper, bro. He a hooper.
I think they're gonna knock off OKC, man, and win the chip. I don't really see nobody from the East, unless if Boston can make that move and get Bam, then I don't know, man. Watch out.
What you mean get Bam? What you heard?
I just finished saying that they trying to get Bam from Miami, like possibly Anthony Simons and some draft picks going back to Miami for Bam.
That's tough.
So you put Bam on Boston with the way Jaylen Brown is playing out of his mind this year, man.
Mm-hmm. You see what Jaylen Brown did to Okongwu mouth? Pause. That nigga, he I think he elbowed him or something, but his teeth got pushed in.
Yeah.
Like, and then I saw him comment on it, like he was trying to like give him a good like, yo, man, I know what it's like to get my face broke like that. So it's gonna be a long day at the dentist for him. So I hope he have a good recovery.
Yeah.
But obviously it wasn't intentional.
Right.
I mean, but that shit was crazy. His gum and teeth was bent in the wrong way.
Yeah, that part means a lot too. The whole non-intentional part, you know what I'm saying? Because certain players in the NBA, they could be dirty, and you know, I don't, like y'all said, I don't think it was intentional. And for him to do that, write that comment, I thought that's classy. You know what I mean? I thought that was class.
I heard somebody was gonna try to get DeRozan too. I can't remember who. Was it? I can't remember.
See.
Anthony Davis might be traded. We'll see what's going to go on there. If Giannis go to Golden State, Jimmy Butler got to be part of that deal and make the salaries match up.
I heard Kyrie might be going too.
I ain't hear that. What you heard to where though?
I don't know. Niggas were talking some fucking Houston Rockets shit, and I said that's gonna piss me off if he go to the goddamn Rockets.
I heard Houston is also a player for Giannis too. That could be scary with KD and Giannis together. Like I heard that'll probably be like centered around Sengun, either Thompson or Tony Eason, and some picks is what they probably offering for that.
Bro, to again, I like the fact that the Rockets have KD and they trying to push all their chips in, but let's not forget Thompson, one of them twins, bro. They top 5 pick, bro. I don't know if he was 4 or 5. I think he was 4. But
no, he was 5. Boy, no, I think Houston was 4, and Detroit was 5.
So it's like You put him in the mix of the trade.
Yo, and you
To
got
be honest, you only get.
you gotta go for it, man. Like the
That's what I'm
championship
saying. Like you only get so many cracks at it.
championship windows is not open for long, man. Honestly, them shits is open for like 3 to 5 years if you lucky, man.
But you don't want Amen Thompson on your roster in the playoffs. You gonna miss him.
I would rather I would rather a 2-time MVP and an NBA champion than an unproven nigga. Absolutely.
Harsh words.
I'm just saying he's unproven to this point, man.
True.
When the playoffs come, the knees buckle and the palms get sweaty, man.
So hold on, let me ask you this: how does this affect KD's legacy when Giannis blocked him from winning the championship with the Bucks, stopped the Brooklyn Nets in Game 7? Right now, he's teaming back up with Giannis. KD lost to the Golden State Warriors. He teams up with them. Now you're teaming up with somebody else who stopped.
He didn't go to Giannis though. I don't think that affects anything because he didn't go to Giannis. If he went to Giannis, then his legacy would be he always got to go to that team. But that's a different story there. You know what I'm saying?
No, true.
But either way though, man, like if the way it's looking now, I got Denver, man, for real. I like Detroit, but I think they're gonna choke in the playoffs because they ain't been there yet.
Who they second option? I know they PNR is tough, but who they second option? Legit second option to go to the score the ball. Shot creator.
They don't really have one.
That's the problem. In playoffs,
this is what I'm saying. In the playoffs,
that's
yeah.
the problem.
The game
That's
slow down. The game become way more of a half-court game in the playoffs.
For sure.
I think they got their bumps and bruises last year. They were supposed to win that series versus the Knicks. They got cheated. They'll be more prepared this year.
Yeah, but they'll probably wind up losing in the second round. I don't even see them going to the conference finals.
Okay. I could see them going to the conference finals just because I feel like they was a gritty team last year and they got robbed. And the team that robbed them went to the conference finals. So I feel like they could do that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with these trades, man. Let's see who gets better.
You got to see what happens with that first.
Because if Boston can make that move, then they coming out the East, man. Without Tatum Tot.
Ain't Tatum ready to come back though? I seen him.
He said he's sitting out the whole year.
Oh, because I thought he was playing 5-on-5s a couple weeks ago. They said.
Yeah, they said
he re-injured himself.
I seen something just yesterday where he was saying like an interview with him. He was on the Pivot, the podcast, the Pivot, and he was talking about he probably just gonna shut it down and not try to do nothing crazy for this year.
Okay.
I'm gonna just fit to close out. I'm trying to get these shorts working, man. This shit ain't working, but man, to leave off on a positive note, we're gonna be back with the trade deadline date. I think the next episode is February 5th, and that's the trade deadline.
Yeah, we'll be like right after all of that shit is over. We'll be on. So,
yo, Breeze, did you get the email for the BK block?
I did. I got it.
Are you going?
For sure. I'm gonna pull up, bro. They sending it out. I wanna, you know what I'm saying, pull up one. I gotta show my face at least one game.
It's on Monday. It's on Sunday. I mean,
it's on Sunday.
Yeah, they didn't give her a place, but I seen they re-emailed with the time and the date, and yeah, they want people to come through. But yeah,
shout out to the Nets
fans. They selling the tickets for the Lakers game next week.
Okay.
So
yeah, I'm doing the recap. Anybody who's interested in doing the recap after the game go off? It's halftime. We down, I think, 15 or something.
Yeah, 15.
Only 15? All right.
Let's go, MPJ having a great return night like I thought he would. He got 20 at the half. He hooping.
Yeah, 7 for 13 from the field, 6 rebounds, 2 assists.
All-star shit.
Nobody else is playing ball with him, though.
Nah. I thought Danny Wolf would step up this game, man. I kind of wanted him to play a little better.
Yeah, 5 points, man.
What Ye go to All-Star
The
guy?
next highest
He's
scorer
not playing. He's not even playing.
is Dayron with 7.
Double day. Hopefully you get it.
Great work, guys, man. These Brooklyn Nets just exceeding expectations this year.
Hell no.
Yo, man, this stirred a pot. Y'all came and got a whiff. We're gonna have more content coming back a week from today. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all already know what it is, man. Shout out to P, shout out to This Is JTV, shout out to me. Subscribe to Stir the Pot, the podcast. And yeah, man, we're gonna be back with more content next week.